Good, so let's do a tutorial about how to set up a game mode tower defense to a regular map. I promised to Totally that I'm going to do it all week and I was not able to do it, so let's do it with her directly. So we are going to do it step by step, and it might have some issue I forget or anything, but we are going to do it all around. Okay. So the name of the map that we want to activate it is dpmap template tower swamp 0. Okay. Did I make a mistake? Yes, I did. Okay. Good. So to activate the map with the tower defense system, there is multiple systems that we have to integrate in each map. And what I want to show with this tutorial is how to integrate all the aspects. So we have this map that was built for the tower defense. If you check here, it's totally who built it. We have the path, the road where the enemy are going to take here. We have multiple resources that the player can use to craft stuff. Okay. And right now what we are going to do is we are going to check each step that the map need, all these special things that the world need to be able to function as a regular tower defense wall. And we are going to test it to see if it's work. So it's very the best way to see if there's anything missing. It can be a resource missing, it can be border, can be region. You are going to see it very quick what is wrong about it. Okay, and I might forget some stuff because there is a lot about it. So first of all, what you want to check is we don't have a crystal and we don't have entrance. Okay, so both things that we need to add into the world if you want to be able to have the tower. So the best way to do it, what you need to do, you go into warp. Oh, so totally. Do you want to follow me all the step, or you just want to watch the video later and see what is about, or maybe do both, or I don't know. So anyway, so I'm going to continue the tutorial very quick. So you have to go to the slash warp world. You are going to go to the main world map. Then you walk onto any map slash TP sign. This is going to teleport you into the real world of the map. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to steal this part here, okay, which has the entrance and the exit. You return to your world. Which way? Not this way. This one here. Let me rotate it. Great. Change the 8. Change the material. You can copy and you can paste with X. This one to just paste material. Okay, so what this part does, it's the spawner of the tower defense. Okay, so the mob are going to spawn from this this area here. You see? Oh, I made a mistake. Let me just change this one here. Good. And the mob are going to spawn from there. And the way it works, it's very simple. It check the mob tower Noblewood or map. If you go TP sign, you're going to teleport to the world. And if you check here, this is the wave of enemy that is going to be spawned. Okay, the system that Garpy built is very simple. The cursor is going to move and check all the mob, and then it's going to spawn a rat, a rat, a rat. Wait, rat, rat, rat. Wait, rat, rat, rat. And then you complete the first wave. Then it give you money. Then it change, and then it continue this way. And that's how you add new mobs. So if you want a new monster to the wave, what you just need to do is you just copy, by example, the monster, and you add it here, and then the wave is going to have more rats spawning to it. Okay, I'm going to go later into that part. So let's return to the map. Oh, I see someone teleport to me, so maybe it was totally, I don't know. You can teleport back if you... So right now we have the first part here. Let's copy paste the crystal. And the reason why I copy a well that has already been done is there is some sitting into the block, and there's a hidden assembler ID and stuff like this. So it's better to just steal the other part that have already worked. Hello, hello, okay. This tutorial is going also to be useful for you. So when you will have your world and you want everything set up and be able to test it, you will just have to follow this tutorial and you'll be able to set your own world. Okay. So I return to well slash well. Yes, I had this command recently. Then you go into this world again, you sign, and this time what we want is the crystal. So I'm going to go here, copy, return to the world we want to activate it. I'm going to this part here and took. There you go. I'm changing copy the 8 X to paste only the 8. I'm going to change the rotation so the crystal face, oh, I don't know where is the front, so that's going to be like this. Oh, it's this way. I just find it. Is it? I don't know. So anyway, it's this one. So now we have the crystal, we have the exit. Now what you want to do is you want to create the pathfinding. This is the part where the enemy are going to take to reach the location. Okay, so they are going to start from here and they are going to walk to the crystal. What you have to do, you take the path tool. The path tool is quite annoying when you don't understand how it works. Most people just try to work with and it gives something horrible like this. So the thing that you have to do to be able to use it is just like you click one time and then you click a second time, and this is going to create a path. If you want to remove it, you have to click on the path and then you have to click on the other one. If you click one time and you right click, you are going to cancel, and it's a very huge mess, but right now this is how it works for the moment. Okay, so and in general what you can do with the path is you can create some direction like this. Okay, for a very specific reason I will tell you not to do it like this. Normally you do it like this, but we have a problem with the game right now that if the enemy is stuck somewhere, is going to fetch for a path, the nearest path point, and the enemy is going to teleport to this one here. So the thing that you want to do is, and I fell, like I said, it's a mess to use, and then what I want you to do is just create multiple a point like this. Okay, so if the enemy failed to reach this location, it's going to teleport here, and it will give a much smoother experience for the user when he plays. If you are doing oblique direction, don't do it with one block because you will have 45 degree like this. You can skip some of them to have a more different angle for the direction. Okay, but try to keep it quite small if you can. There you go. Good. Let me remove this one. Tack, tack. Tack, 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 tack. One day this tool is going to be magnificent, but today is not the day. So, there you go. So annoying. Okay, there you go. So you put all the role that you want the NPC to do. Okay. You good. This tutorial is going to be all about the path. Trust me. We are going to achieve it. Okay, good. So now you have to reach a crystal. Great. Okay. The enemy are going to be able to walk from here to here. The second thing that you have to do is you have to make sure that the road is well indicated, that the player cannot build here. So by example, here we have dirt with dirt, which make the road quite difficult to understand what is buildable and what is not, especially this one here. So in general, I suggest to have maybe another type of material that you can replace. Let me see, sand shader. Maybe it doesn't work with the style, but we already have sand here, so we are going to use this one here. Okay, this helps the player to visualize what is the road and what is not the road, because keep in mind that we are going to apply special region to the well, and the player won't be able to build here. And if there is no indication what can be built and what cannot be built, it gets very frustrating as the player. So we could also use another color for the road. Maybe it could be more nice for the visual. Let me see. Doesn't seem like we have more color, so that's going to be the sand shader. There you go. Okay, so that's it. Great for this. Now it's time to change the region of the path. So if you check here, region tool, we see that all the map, this totally oh, there's a little error here. So this part here is already well made. If you check, in general, you have to set, oh, this is not the right region. We have okay, there's a little mistake here. So everything that is outside the map must be region 15 to be able to tell the program, the game, or everything that it's outside of the world. So NPC won't be able to target outside of the region 15 and everything. So that is it's well cut, but it's not the good region. To fix this mistake, you are not forced to change all the region over. What you can just do is use the select tool that you can use to select the region. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do is clear my mask. You can use this one here, and with this you make sure that you have no selection at all. Then what you are going to use is select air for, we have the select all. No. Okay, I would have preferred to have the indication, but I don't have. So with the select command, you can select certain type of object, you can select certain type of region. Right now I'm going to select the region 2. Select successful block, search parameter. Let me just check if I did it right. I didn't it right. Okay, it's not air, it's T for territory, I think. Yes, it is. Okay. I think I choose air so for rotation, so yes. So just use, I'm a bit a mess right now with the tutorial, but I'm going to explain everything. If you use, by example, let me just do a tutorial about this one here, it's a big tool. But let's say, by example, you want to select all the object that has the mushroom. So you can do /select O for object to 441. That is the ID of the object. So if I do select O 4417, you see now that my tool is selecting every object, every mushroom that has this exact ID. You see that these both are not the exact same. This one is 4419 and this one is 4417. Okay, so that tool lets you select some object in the map or some region, some rotation, anything you want, and from there you can, by example, I don't know, change all of these with this one. Boom, ta-da, you change all the map with just pressing B. If I Control Z and I clear my mask and I select T for territory, 2.2, I'm going to select all the region outside of the map, which is right now what is wrong about the setting of the map. So if you check, I select here and probably make my game crash, but I can press B, and then from there all the map is filled with this object here. Control Z. What we can do also is we can change the region exactly the same way. So I'm selecting the region 15, pressing B, and instantly everything that was region 2 is now region 15. So you don't need to have to manually reselect everything. Great. So I clear my mask. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the region tool, but I'm going to set this region here to be the road. So I want to prevent the player from being able to build here, but I don't want it to be the outside of the map. So this is not the last region, this is just another region, and I'm going to set some requirement to this specific region. And you see why here it was very important to have a visually different region. There we go. Good. And here, because I don't want the player to be able to build. Good, that's good, that's good. Okay. Now I don't remember exactly the tag that I need to set, so I'm going to ask Link about it. Seb, c'était quoi les tags qu'il fallait mettre sur la région?
The tag for the region, you need no mob.
I think there is like no mob, there is no build, there is
Okay, no build true. Like
no build.
Region.
Let me do it so I can see in the tutorial.
Yes, I will let you do it.
What's the command?
Region.
Yes.
2, no build with the capital B.
Can you write it?
True. Yes, I will write it.
Thank you. 2, okay. Region 2, no build true. Okay. So this one is a bit complicated, but you can add some parameter to a region. You need to know them. We don't have a list anywhere right now, but later I'm going to do one, or probably we'll have a menu with you where you can change everything. But if you enter /region, you're going to be able to access the region editing. Then space the number of the region, which is 2. We want to change the region 2. The tag that we want to change is no build, which is the one that will prevent the player from building, and we want to make this tag to true. So from there, now as a player, my keyboard just exploded. There you go, it's back. So from there, you prevent the player from being able to build there. Is there any other tag that we need to set to the region?
The name, you must set the name.
Yeah, but that will be with the one and the...
Both need to have the same name, or you will have to pop.
/region. Okay, there you go.
And the song.
Okay, song.
That's it.
There's nothing else for the region?
No.
Okay, good. So that is for prevent the player from being able to build here. We have the crystal, we have the path. I think it's all for what is about the road. Now it's
don't forget the world tag.
The world tag. What is the world tag?
I will write you the command.
/world. Alright, screw up. There you go. Okay. So as you know, there is now tag to a region. You can also set special tag to a world. And in this case, /world add exterior /set world tag. So /set world tower, and it's called shared loot. What is shared loot?
Shared loot will make it so soldier tower will drop the XP.
Oh yeah, okay. There you go. So yeah, when a tower kill a mob, normally when you kill something in the game or anything, the loot is shared only to you. So you have your own version of the loot. When you have shared loot, anything that you kill is just drop on the ground, and the first one to pick up will have the resource and the XP. So by activating this, you allow your tower to kill stuff, and normally a tower cannot walk to gather the XP, but the way the system is made is only the tower is going to have this XP. So with this shared loot tag, now you can just gather everyone loots and everything. So it's essential to have it for the map. Okay, so we have set the world tag. Now let's set the music about the project. Okay, so the way to do it, you type /music. We have a very large bank of music, but I suggest, especially if you want to create a map that is public to general public, you go into Lemuel, which is or the person that is composing the music, and you figure out a music that is interesting you. We have a bunch of them, so you search. I don't know, you search. Let's say I like this one. Okay, so you press play. It's going to play. Is it going to play? It's not going to play. I don't know why. So let me just go check my setting. It worked. Okay, I'm going to reduce the sound probably because no one is going to be able to hear me. But you have the music. When you click play, the music is going to be added to your copy paste selection. So if I paste here, you see that I have the folder where is the music and the music, which allow me to do /region1 sound. Is it sound? Yes. And a space, the name of the music. So I'm pressing enter, which now if you walk into the region 1 of the map, this is going to activate the music. If you walk into the region 2, there is no music, so it's not going to be activated. But what you want to do is you also want to set the music to the region 2, just in case the player spawn in the walk path or anything, they won't have the music if they don't have it. So you set the song. Now everywhere that you walk inside the map, you are going to have this this music playing. Let me just check if it's true. Yes, it plays. So if I tap /well, c'est quoi la commande pour téléporter en back? Back. Simple. And you see now the music is the one I selected. Yep. Great. Let me just turn this off. Okay, so we have the world, we have the music, we have the thing, the tag are set. I think we are good in general for the world.
The name region.
Oh yes, you are right, the name region. So you can see it because I have my screen in front of it, but there is, every time you enter a certain region, you are going to have a little name that is going to pop. Okay, so you need to change the name of the region. So region 1 test map. I don't know exactly how you want to name it, but I'm going to name it test map for the moment. And same, we have since we have two region.
If you switch right now, there was
a name?
Yes.
Oh, well, I scrap it. So you lose your name. And now I'm going to name the other region test map 2. So when you walk into the region, you see there is a little box. Where is my screen? Let me just remove my face. And I don't have it anymore because it's the same, so it won't pop again. But anyway. There we are. Okay, so we have the region, we have the stock. Now it's time to set the type of mob that is going to spawn into the place. Okay, so I don't remember exactly the map of Garpy made, but if I search map rug something roguelike mob, that is the world that Garpy developed all the NPC. Probably later we are going to do something a bit more intelligent and, and listed and organized. But right now, since we're in the beginning with the tower defense, this is where you can find all the mobs. So each of them has a special ability. Okay, maybe I can do a quick around about each of them. The rats are very simple. They just spawn. They go to the point. They can be pushed. They are like the basic enemy. The pixie here are meant for the bonus wave round, so they doesn't attack the player, and when you kill them, they give extra point. The moshi are a bit like the rats, but they are going to punch you in the face if you get near. The snake are going to spit on you if you get near. The Cobra, I think it does the same thing but a bit more evil. I think there's poison, I don't remember exactly. We have the Goblin. I don't remember all of them. Garpy, are you online? Oh, you gone? Wow. So I'm alone in this situation. Yeah. Okay. So I think the Goblin is kind of some kind of engineer where he spawns some tower when he walks, or it's maybe the skeleton. I don't remember. Both of them do something like this. The crow is a flying mob, so it's not like a game where you see the mob flying all around you. But since it's fly, certain attacks, certain tower won't be able to affect it. The bat is going to do some kind of very fast flying behavior. You need a special tower that is called the radar to neutralize the bat. So it's a very special mob that we use for very special tower wave. And we have then the slime. The slime is a bit like the mushy, I think, but it's a bit more tinky. Okay, so it can take. And if you check, each mob has 3 level. Okay, so you have the first level slime, which if you kill it, it just die. If you have the second level slime, then when you kill the blue one, you are going to have the purple one. Okay, it's the same for all of them. If you kill the pink snake, you're going to have the green snake. Okay, so that's how the tower defense works. The boar is a very tanky, even more tanky. We use it as some kind of boss fight for a certain wave. The ghost, I think it's invisible. You need a special tower to see it. This one, I think it's a, how is it called? Demon. Okay, it doesn't have his name, but I think it's some kind of corruptor where it walk all around and it destroy. Oh yeah, this one it destroys some tower. So, okay, this one is the corruptor. So the corruptor is going to walk and is going to affect all the tile near him, like corrupting the ground and everything. Because there is another tower that's going to use the corruptor corrupted area, and it spawns some worm that's going to kill you. So the more you let the corruptor corrupt your maze, the more tower you will have to face when this guy pass here. And this one here is okay. That is the corruptor. I don't remember all of them, but you can play. You can mess around with it. But I remember that this one here is a disabler. Okay. This one is able to disable your tower. Okay, so when it's spawned, it's a very nasty mob. It's spawned and all your tower cannot do anything except if you have a disabler protector, which is a tower that you have to purchase. So you pick the mob that you want to do to create inside your map. So what I suggest you to do is clear your mask. Okay, set 0. We are going to do a cuboid to copy all the mob. Here, set 1. I'm going to walk to the corner of the map so I can easily know where to place my stuff. Okay, you return to your well with this one. Hello, okay. Okay. So now that you know what you want about the mob, you need to create your very own world, because right now it's using the mob tower of Noblewood. So I suggest do not exit my already configured world, because they are configured for the type of level the player is going to play. But if you want, you can just create your own. In fact, you can name anything that you want here. But here, what you are going to do is we get the world and we create map. Right now it's called mob tower swamp, and this one is the 0 well. So you see that mob underscore tower to say that it's a tower mob, and we have this is the name of the map, which is exactly what you name your map. Good, / create map. Good. Okay. And I kind of failed because I could just duplicate already existing world, which will have saved me some time, but we are going to create it from scratch. I think it will be best for the tutorial. So you have this one here. Let me just return to one of the world. Template. Mob. Wood. So I'm going into another world that has already been installed. I am clearing my mask every time. Set 0. And let me just copy everything because good. By the way, what this command does is very simple. You just create a selection. You see here, and then I'm copy the area. I am returning back to my well I just created. You see that I use /create, but if the well is already created, it's just going to teleport you back to the well. Okay, so you have like a first template of mob. What you want to do is now you want to have fun and set a very interesting type of mob to spawn. Okay. So I don't know, let's say that you created the swampland, and we are going to add a lot of more mob in the future. Right now it's very kind of limited because we create the ballwood, but let's say, I don't know, your typical type of mob is the crow. So you copy the crow, you go to your wave, and you place some mob. And if you check here, the first block on the world is the song that is going to play when the wave. I'm not particularly interested to have this one as a first block right now, but that's the quick solution we have to figure out. So maybe in the future we'll change, but right now you set up this block and you put the music like I showed earlier. You can check the music /music, get the copy. I'm going to do it so this way everyone will know how to do it. I don't know, let's say you like this music. I want something a bit rocky or retro battle theme loop bass. I think it will be good. I'm clicking. Let me just put back a bit of sound. It's okay, so I'm going to make another one. This one is great. Okay, so right now I'm going to change /sing. You enter the music. Into revert. Good. And since I put the music into the jukebox here, when the battle is going to start, the music is going to change for fighting, and that's the music we are going to have to the. And right now I set the crow and wave of crow. Let's just add a bit of rat, crow, and there you go. And the deal that I want you to do is I want you create this wave. Okay, you create your specific kind of wave. So make sure that you don't create, you don't add too powerful mob, because when you start the game you have nothing, you have no tower, you don't have anything. So the game is going to be very difficult if you set up a difficult mob to kill. So in general, in the beginning, you go very easy on the player, and the more the game progresses, the more you get hard on it, and the more you add more difficult mob. Okay, so just for the example, I'm going to show you, I don't know, like this one, and let's say this one here, and just add some difference to the wave so we can see and check if it works. Okay. These here are used to put separation into the wave. So if you want to give some chance to the player to recover from a wave, like, I don't know, you put a very difficult wave and you want to space them so the player can, if all the mob go into the same time in the maze, you are going to have incredible difficulty into your level, because all the towers are shooting on everything and you are missing time to clear the wave. If you just space from time to time some mob, from there now the tower can clear very more difficult mob about it. So it's a bit tricky, but the best way is just you set up a wave and you go test it into the game and see if it makes sense or anything. Okay, so there you go. We have snake here, we have mouse, rat, and let's just give extra stuff like this for the moment. Okay, so this tell the end of the round, which round you have, and this tell a spacer, and you just add this. So these are for a special round. I'm not going to explain it because it's for something else, but this one here tell the end of the game. So when the system reach this flag, you win the match, and you have this little animation where your character spin. Okay, so the world is set. I show you how to have everything done from scratch. Honestly, what you have to do in general, just use duplicate map and duplicate a mob world. So mob tower noble wood 0, and then create your world. So I'm sorry. Can you just type? There you go. Okay, so by just doing this, you forgot all the steps that we done recently, and you have your own world with everything set up right. Okay. Now time to return to the template tower swamp 0. We are going to set the spawner to tell him where to fetch the mob, because right now it's still set to the old map. So /sync mob tower swamp. Oh, the fuck do you write? Okay, sorry. So /sync template tower. Pardonnez-moi mon français. There you go. So now the tower is set to the world that we just create. The mob are going to spawn from there. We have the wave, we have the region, we have everything. One last check is just looking at the map if you have enough resource. Okay, there is not a lot of space in this world to build, so that is going probably to be a problem when we are going to play. There will be no place to place the house, and there will be no place to place any bigger stuff or anything. At first glance, I think there is like the branch, the stone, the vine. There's probably many blocks that are not set yet in the gameplay, so I won't be able to interact with. This is the kind of stuff that you can ask Garpy or me or Links to get it fixed. So just on Discord, poke it. So let's give it a try, okay? See what it does. So the way to test it is, the way the game is built is, this is a official map. This is like a map that is registered inside the server, and it's permanent. Each player also have his own folder of map where you can have your own variant of the world, okay? And these variants are called home. So when a player purchases a home in Citywars, when a player purchases a city, what it does is it takes the main world, that is this one, it duplicates it, and it make inside its own folder for the player. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to get this home to be ours, and the Gamemode is going to be activate itself. There is a protection that right now it prevents itself to spawning, but right now it should be able to work. Okay? So the way to create a home, you do /home, and you type the name of the map that you want to create. There you go. If everything is set right, oh, one thing that we forget, okay? The spawn of the map, where the player is going to spawn. This is, oh, and I forgot another thing. I forgot to set exit for the map. So set world spawn. It's going to move the spawn of the map, and show world. Let's go get exit area. I choose you. I try to always add a little indication that is exit. So can I return to my world? Yes. And there you go. Oops. Good. So now the player can leave this world and can leave this place. Okay. We set the world spawn. Yes. And now time to create the house and see what it does. Okay. Probably everything will explode or everything will work. We will see. So I receive my monster at the top, which is a very good sign. We have the crystal that is working. I have the message saying that the game mode is started. You see that I completely forget the board. Okay. So let's return to the world. That is a mistake I done. /tp sign. As a player, to know a little bit more about the project, about the game, we install these board here. So you copy this one. You go to the template. You paste the board.
The camp and exit.
Oh, exit, I set up. Oh, why the fuck my exit is not here?
Is the camp with NPC in there?
Yeah, the camp with NPC also. But I don't know why I lose. I'm in the home. Oh, I am in the home. Okay, my bad. Oh no, I lose my... wait. Give it big. Yes. Okay. So that is a mistake that you might do one day. Just make sure that you are inside the real world and not the home, because like I say, it's a duplication of the real map, so sometimes it's very confusing to get it right. Okay. So once you have the home, okay, you made some change. Just make sure to save all. That is going to save the world, and make sure that when you do the home command, you are going to have the last version of the map. Okay. Now, if I return to my home, I have already generated the world. Okay. That is some kind of problem, because right now I might have done some edit on the real map, but I don't have them into my world. So what you do, /CGX is going to reset all your character, going to reset your world and everything about it. So we lose the home. Now if we redo the command, we are going to return back into the new version of this world. Okay, so now we have the round. I see round 1-on-1. So there's something wrong right now with the setting. So let's go check what go wrong. Yes, there is something very wrong, because right now I'm teleporting back into my own map. So that is the issue. Okay, so let's go check into the template. I probably write the wrong thing. If I go check here, it's a template. Yeah, that is very wrong. So I made a bobo the earlier. So that is supposed to be mob tower swamp 0. Okay, we are lucky that we destroy all the world and everything. So we save everything. We type /CGX. There we go, and we return back to the home. In general, I prefer to. Is it working? Yeah, good. 16 round. We have the crystal. So, like I said, this tutorial is going to be a bit messy, because in general, when I do a tutorial, I already done it, and then when I record myself, I know exactly what to do step by step. So that tutorial will be very annoying, but at least it will be done, because I said I would have done it, and it took like 1 week, and I still didn't do it. So now it will be done. Okay. So you can press G to open the build menu, and now as you can see, we prevent the player from building in this area, which is exactly what we need to do. And right now we have the crow and the rats that is going to walk here, and you see that they are not as strong that there's no bloom effect in this filter. So let me see. If you press H, swarm, that's literally the swarm filter. That is sad. I'm going to change the swarm filter just a little bit, so we can see the bloom. There you go. Not too much, since there was none, I suppose. Okay. Great. So now it's a little bit more right. Okay, and what you have to do right now is just test your world and see how it go for the player. Okay, so you see as a tester now that I have some space here, which is nice to build, but maybe the player will want a little bit more space, or maybe there is some resource that are missing. Okay, they just do a quick technically if we check if we have the music right. That's the music that we choose for the fighting. Okay, I'm going to wait for the end of the wave. You see that the snake is shooting at me. It's a very evil snake, and you can see also it's a lot stronger than the other one. So you shall not pass. No, give it back to me. No. Where's my inventory? Give it back. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay, so I didn't survive. But from there, all the mobs that we have set are probably just regular, basic. But it's your job to create some interesting combo, and from there, what we are trying to do is just this vertical slice of the project. But when everything will go fine, everything will go better, what we want to do is add every week new mob, every week new tower, and from there the game mode is going to scale very quickly. So you would just be able to test and add new mob just for the fun and the sake of testing new state. So great. That's how you set up a map. I know it's a bit messy tutorial. I'm probably going to do another one later with just everything to do step by step. It was a bit of discovery, but yeah, is it done? So good luck with your creation, and let me know if you need anything.